Hey guys, so today's video that I'm bringing you is a bit different than videos that I have done in the past. I've never really done like a ranty type of a video because I'm not a person who likes to focus on negative things. I don't really like to talk about negative things, but there's just been a few things that I have just noticed over the past, I don't know, like month or so since I've been able to chill at home a little bit more. I've been able to dwell more in the beauty world of things, and there's just been some stuff that I've noticed that has just irritated me, and it's not necessarily stuff that's against a specific person, and I feel like this is the type of video that a lot of you will probably relate to. It's not me trying to hate on anybody, and it's not me trying to get mad at a certain person or say that a certain person is stupid or anything like that. It's just stuff that in general I think a lot of us can agree on is very irritating within the beauty community. And I would first like to say, as a little disclaimer, please don't try to get offended by this. I love the beauty community. I am a part of it, and I've been a part of it for years now, and I absolutely adore it. I think it gets way too much hate, and like I'm saying, this is not me hating on the community. This is more me ranting on people's perspective of the community and just certain things that go on here that I think if they didn't, this would be a much better place to be. By the way, I have it all written on my phone here because I wanted to be able to look down and go off these little notes that I have. Okay, so I'm going in no particular order here, but the first thing is something that I have just sort of realized over the past, I'd say week to 2 weeks, and was a main reason why I really wanted to film this video, is the lack of respect for the art of makeup. Of course, I think we all have, heard or have watched videos on the whole like Nash Greer thing when he made the whole video what guys look for in a girl, and in it he mentioned, natural, no makeup, yada yada yada, and stuff like that irritates me to no end. And when I hear songs and stuff that talk about how girls look so much better with no makeup on, or oh, you look so pretty without any makeup on, and it's about, a guy singing this to a girl, that is such a blood boiling thing for me for some reason, and I have no idea why it gets under my skin so much. But I think because I love to experiment with bolder makeup, which by the way, I apologize for my lack of wearing a lip color in this video. My lips are so freaking chapped right now, and I didn't really feel like putting it on because I felt like it was just gonna look gross. So my lips are bare, and I have on the smoky eye and all this stuff, so I apologize. But anyway, but when I hear these things talking about how much prettier girls are without makeup, I just get so irritated. And like I was saying, I'm a type of person who likes to wear a lot of makeup. I like to experiment with a lot of different colors, a lot of different textures. And, if it was more socially acceptable to wear like purple lipstick or, bright blue eyeshadow or, electric green eyeliner, stuff like that, I totally would all the time. But the thing is that unfortunately, when a lot of women do that, they get degraded and they get told that, oh, you look so much prettier without it, and if you just did something more natural, you'd look so much more beautiful, when really it has nothing to do with looking pretty. A lot of it is just using your face as a canvas and then literally making art out of it. And it's so irritating to me when people say that, natural girls are the prettiest and all this stuff, because it's like, who are you to say that? Every girl in this world is beautiful in her own way. And if a girl wants to rock blue lipstick, let her, and don't go spilling all these things about how she would be so much prettier without it. And kind of following the same aspect, I've noticed a lot, like on Instagram especially, makeup companies like MAC, Makeup Forever, NARS, people that have been working a lot in the London, Milan, Paris fashion weeks, all that stuff that's been going on for the past month or so. There are always those people that feel the need to comment, this is ugly, and oh, this is so gross, I would never wear this in real life. Okay, I don't doubt that you wouldn't wear a black paint underneath your eyes, or that you would put yellow glitter through your eyebrows. I mean, I'm totally there with you, sister. But honestly, respect the art of it and understand that this is for a high fashion shoot, and this is something that when you are doing makeup for those type of events, that's the stuff that you can expect. And it irritates me when I see 50 different comments explaining how the eyeshadow is unblended or how the lipstick is drawn on too thin. It's like, well, no, duh, that's the way it's supposed to be. Trust me, they know that. These are professional makeup artists. They know what they're doing, and it's to follow the whole look. And again, just kind of that lack of the respect for the art of it. I mean, I can look at those photos, and not to sound like some huge pretentious makeup lover, but I can look at those photos and I can appreciate the art of it and see how it works with the whole ensemble that the model has going on, and how that, like I was saying earlier, that black paint stripe underneath her eye might match a black sash that she's wearing on her dress or something like that, So anyway, that is just one one topic, and we're already like 7 minutes into this video. Okay, number 2, and this more applies to the YouTube related aspect of the beauty community, but the amount of sponsorships that I see on a day-to-day basis drives me insane. And it's got to a point where I don't follow a lot of the big name beauty YouTubers just because I can't stand watching a video where they use the same exact company and the same exact line of products, and I can just tell it's just reeking of advertising and of I don't know, this sort of like selling out, and I'm like, oh, I just cannot stand it. And I sort of had this experience last year where Sigma contacted me asking me if I wanted to be an affiliate with the whole Sigma line. And if you guys don't know what the whole Sigma affiliation program is, anybody can become a Sigma affiliate. If you have any sort of a following within the beauty community, you can become a Sigma affiliate. It's basically where you can showcase Sigma products, and then a lot of times you leave like a link down in the description or something like that, and if your followers click on that link and decide to purchase something, you get like a very, very small commission amount for that. And when I say it's small, I mean it's almost insignificant. But you know, a lot of bigger YouTubers, because they have such a large following, they end up getting products sent to them for free, and I think that's all fine and dandy. But anyway, they contacted me asking if I want to be a part of the program, and I told them that I haven't used any Sigma makeup brushes, haven't used any Sigma makeup, haven't used anything, so unfortunately I have to decline on the opportunity because I didn't feel right talking to you guys about a makeup line or a brush line of which I've never used and trying to sell it to you guys when it's like I don't use their products. So then they shot me an email back saying, okay, you know what, we totally understand. How about we send you some stuff so that you can try it out, and then you can come back and let us know whether you want to be a part of the program. And I said, as long as I can come back and I can say no if I don't like the products, I totally am okay with that. So they sent me back just like 2 brushes, and I tried it out. I really ended up liking the brushes. Anyway, I sent them an email back then saying, okay, I really do like the products I tried out. I will be affiliated with you guys, but I told them that I will not try to push out the products as much as some people do, and I told them to not expect me to have Sigma links in every single one of my videos and stuff like that, just because that's not the type of person that I want to be, and that's not what I want to do. You know, I don't use Sigma brushes in every one of my tutorials, but I do plan on actually making a purchase here with Sigma soon, so I can maybe show you guys more on my thoughts about Sigma brushes. But anyway, so I had like that whole experience, and I love that they were really nice about it, but I wish that more people would kind of do that and be like that. And I just think that a lot of YouTubers have lost their credibility because they choose to just say yes automatically to those kind of emails, and they, like I said earlier, just kind of choose to sell out. And then 3, this is really random, but like candle hauls? I don't get it. I just don't get it at all. Like how we as a community decided that we needed to take something from the home decor and DIY people and turn it into our thing. It just makes no sense. Number 4, and this kind of expands across blogs and the YouTube community, but the time that creators take addressing their haters versus addressing their supporters. It's amazing when you go onto videos how many people say amazing things on all these different YouTubers' channels and say great, really supportive comments, and how, you know, a lot of the time, especially if you're talking about somebody that's bigger, they don't always get the time to respond to those comments, or they choose not to respond to those comments. But then there are like those few little hater comments where on each and every single one, the creator has taken the time to respond to them and backlash or say something, you know, to defend themselves. And it's like, you have all these people here who are supporting you and loving you, and you're choosing to take this small little handful of people and address them and totally leave this huge group out. It just makes no sense to me. Like, I would totally rather talk to the people that love me than talk to people that hate me. You know, if you think that there's something wrong with my personality, or if you don't like the way I do my makeup or anything like that, that's awesome. I might comment back to you and say, okay, well, thanks for watching anyways. But for the people that actually take the time to say that they love my makeup and that they love my personality, I will write you a paragraph-long comment explaining how thankful I am for you, because those are the type of people that I want to be involved with in my channel. It just irritates me how much time people spend addressing the people who don't support them versus the people who do support them. Kind of in the same commenting aspect, and this is a huge deal here on YouTube, but always seeing those comments that are like, hey, I'm having a giveaway, come check out my channel, or hey, will you guys come support my channel? I'm 12 years old, I'm new to this. Oh my god, I don't know why that irritates me so much. And YouTube is one of those communities where it is really hard to get your name out, but when you try to do that, or when you try to do sub for subs, it's not going to work. You're going to end up getting this following who, yeah, you might have a lot of subscribers, or one of your videos might get a lot of views, but you're not going to have people that are actually engaged into your channel or engaged into the work that you do. So I don't know, those kind of comments can sometimes, they're a little bit overboard, and I just feel like to the creator, it's a little bit rude to try to advertise your channel on their video and try to make success off of them. You know, they worked very, very hard to get to that point that they are, and when you try to go in there and you try to reap on their success, I don't know. It's just one of those things, again, that I find very annoying. And then as my last little topic here, people who get upset at beauty gurus and people for doing the same thing all the time, or their tutorials always looking the same, or their makeup always looking the same. This kind of relates back to the first thing that I said, where it's like, if somebody feels confident in what they're doing, let them do it. I can't tell you how many times I've seen people post pictures on Instagram of collages of all their makeup tutorials, saying, really to the people who comment on my videos, saying, all your tutorials look the same. Do all these looks really look all that same to you? And even I've gotten this comment from time to time is, oh, your makeup tutorials are always look the same, your style of makeup is always the same. It's because that's the way that I do makeup. To me, it's just like if you were to go judge an artist and be like, oh, Picasso, you use too much distortion and geometry within your paintings. Or Jojo O'Keefe, you use too much watercolor. It's like, no, duh. I mean, that's the type of medium that they choose to work with, and that's the type of style that they choose to have. And it's just mind-blowing that people get so angry when people, you know, have the same style of things. And it kind of relates back to what I was saying earlier, too, with, you know, the idea that makeup is an art. We all have our different forms, and we all have our different ways that we use it. Nobody's style of makeup is exactly the same. Everybody's going to do a smoky eye differently. Everybody's going to do a natural makeup differently, and the way people do their eyeliner is all going to be different. So everybody in their own sense is their own like little artist, and yeah, things are going to look similar because it's coming from the same hands. It's being produced by the same person. And you can sort of try to change it up, maybe do a different type of a method, but in the end, if you were to look at everything, it is going to look kind of similar. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just the way that they choose to do their makeup. And then I was just reading comments, and you guys know that one of my favorite YouTubers is Emily Noel. I absolutely love her. I look up to her so much, and if I ever met her, I think I would honestly cry because I love her to death, and she is just such a big inspiration for me. And she rocks a berry lip all the time, and I think it's gorgeous, and I think that it complements her so well with her dark hair and just her facial features and everything. But it seems like whenever she's wearing a berry lip in a video, there's always somebody that comments, you wear berry lips all the time. Like, oh my god. And then same with people who wear nude lips all the time. It's just like, who cares? That person isn't being forced to change up their lip color, you know, every single time they make a video, and they shouldn't be. For me, I sometimes rarely ever wear lip colors in videos, and that's just the way that I am. So I guess it's like, stop trying to force your ideals upon this person, and stop trying to degrade the work that they do because it's something that you're getting sick of. It just bugs me, and I wish that people would kind of think about how that makes people feel when they say stuff like that. Like, you know, for me, I feel super confident in red lipstick, and if anybody was to look at me and be like, you wear red lipstick way too much, I'd be like, okay, well, it's what I feel prettiest in, so of course I'm going to wear quite a bit. Anyway, this video is getting way too long. I need to wrap it up here. Those are just some of the things that I've noticed over the past few weeks and stuff that have just kind of been driving me a little bit insane. And since I've never really done a ranty type of video, I thought that I would give you guys one. So let me know if you enjoyed this, if you want me to do more of these, or if you think that my opinion is just really stupid and this is the last one that you guys want to see. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I'll talk to you all later. You guys have a great day. I love you so much. Bye-bye.